Take a look at this painting carefully because there is a hidden secret. Of course, if it's hidden, how can you find it, right? But you can definitely notice where this hidden thing might be. I'll give you 5 seconds to lock in your answers, and your time starts now. I hope you took a good look, and if you guessed this region to be the one, then you are wrong. The hidden mystery was actually found here, where you can see a lot of people gathered around, looking for something. So what's this mystery? Well, hold your horses and stick around for a bit to find out. Before we get into the intricate details, I think it's better to first have a formal introduction. This painting is called View of Scheveningen Sands, and all the Dutch people watching this must be laughing at the way I said its name. And that's fine. If you think this was bad, you should have heard my first few tries. The artist behind this painting was Hendrick van Anthonissen, someone who could never become as famous as his contemporaries like Rembrandt or Vermeer. In fact, if you look at his Wikipedia page, this is all you get. Trust me, I've seen names bigger than this stub article. This lack of popularity could be due to his obsession with painting the seas. Most of his paintings showed, take a wild guess, you're right, the sea. Also, boats. While his paintings were really well made, there was nothing that took you by surprise. Nothing unexpected. But then he painted this painting. As with most of his paintings, all the usual suspects are there. The sea, the seashore, and boats. So nothing out of the ordinary, right? But there was a secret here that nobody knew existed for more than 370 years. The painting was made in 1641, and in 2014, during a restoration process, someone noticed that a human figure was under a layer of paint. So they kept removing it, hoping that they might find a boat there. But this is what they came across. There is a giant dead whale lying there with people around it, obviously, and it was hidden for hundreds of years. Makes you wonder, who would go out of their way and hide a whale from a painting? And why? All the answers are coming right up in this video. So find a relaxing place, grab something to eat, because I'm about to take up around 8 minutes of your time. If you decide to watch more of my videos, which you should, then maybe more. So the year is 2014. A conservation student named Shan Kwang, who also holds a bachelor's degree in chemistry, was working on cleaning this painting. As she was removing the yellow varnish, she noticed that something started to appear. This is what she said about the discovery. As I walked across the surface, a man appeared, and then next to him a shape that looked like a sail. She also added that we spent a good deal of time speculating about what it could be, and then the fin started appearing. At the end of the treatment, the whale had returned as a key component of the composition, just as the artist had intended. This is a centuries-old painting we're talking about. One wrong move, and it might ruin the canvas. After a long debate with the others, she decided to move ahead with the process, and thank God she did. The restoration revealed that the painting was not just about beaches or boats, but showed something that was quite uncommon during the time in the Netherlands. A large sperm whale washed ashore, and the locals looked at this giant animal. Some are standing on it, most probably trying to push it into the water so that the tide would take it away. You don't want a massive decaying animal on the beach, right? You can see people are amused by this sight. Some are even sitting here to get the right view. Another interesting thing I noted was these flags. At first glance, it looks like the flag of Ireland or India, but the flags did not exist back in the 1600s. So I did a little digging and found that this is the old flag of the Netherlands called the Princess flag, and the bottom part is not green but blue. The use of varnish makes it look green. This had me confused for a good amount of time. Now we come to the most interesting part of the whole mystery. Why would anyone want to cover the whale from the scene? Out of all the things here, the whale makes the painting so much more interesting. While no one knows who covered it up, there are some theories that can explain why someone would do that. The first theory is the aesthetics of the scene. A painting's main purpose is to show a scene, and people hang it on their walls so that the others can look at them and appreciate what they see. Now, seeing a dead sperm whale is not a scenic addition to your living room. This painting was donated to the Fitzwilliam Museum in 1873, and perhaps the people who saw this scene were not too happy about it. So someone from the museum might have concealed it, or maybe the person who donated the artwork. Richard Carrick did not want the unsightly dead whale on the beach and made the changes. As per the museum, they were not aware of this whale's presence. But who knows, perhaps it was Anthonissen who revised the painting and covered the whale. And this leads us to the next possible reason behind the move: bad omen. In the 17th century, people in the Netherlands were quite scared of whales washing up ashore because it had a negative connotation. It was considered a sign of impending disaster. Take the example of the Berwick whale of 1601. I'm sorry, Dutch people, I know I'm butchering the pronunciations. Please bear with me. An artist even made an engraving of this event. Just 5 days later, there was a solar eclipse, and 9 days later, an earthquake hit. Then came a lunar eclipse, and after that, there was an outbreak of plague. Nothing about a dead whale showing up was considered good. So when someone makes a painting showing the same thing a few years later, you can understand why it would make some people a little uncomfortable. So maybe the artist went to the gallery with excitement, showing what he painted, and the folks at the gallery were not too happy about it. This could have been a reason why he might consider covering the entire thing up. And this is not the first time someone has found a hidden figure in a painting. In Joshua Reynolds' The Death of Cardinal Beaufort, restorers found a hidden face of a demon that was covered with varnish. What's up with people trying to hide things? It's such a cute face. Minus the fangs and the devilish eyes. Just a heads up, if you ever come across such a face in your home, make sure you run out. Another interesting question that pops up: how many paintings are hiding such secrets? Don't you worry, I'm here to report it if any such cases wash up ashore. Get it? Wash up? I'll see myself out. But don't let the whale take up the entire spotlight, because the scene is quite interesting as well. I mean, sure, it is just a beach, and that too not a really good one. It shows how the artist wanted to portray the scene. The whale does make the scene a bit grave, but look at the other clues that indicate the same. There are some boats here and there, some on the shore, but look at the condition of these poor things. Battered and broken. There's a church in the distance as well, probably hinting towards the biblical symbolism of the scene. The artist was quite adept at showing the power of nature. In his other paintings, you can see how man struggles with nature. The boats are being controlled by the powerful waves. The sky is filled with massive clouds, but these clouds do not look scenic. There is something ominous about them. I don't know about you, but to me, they look something like terrible beauty. It's like I'm seeing a disaster unfold, but at the same time, it looks beautiful. Sadly, there are not many paintings by Anthonissen on the internet, but I wish there were more. If you liked the video, then consider subscribing for more videos like this. Till we meet next time, have a great day ahead.